Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with another tactic from the always amazing GYR, and this is a shape that he's not actually looked at in this year's game. We have a 4-2-2-2. Yes, we're going very narrow. It's a bit boxy, and it is very, very good. In testing, we tried this with Plymouth Argyle. They won Sky Bet League One with 100 points and also picked themselves up a Papa John's trophy. We tried this with Manchester United as well, and they won every single trophy on offer and had a very impressive performance in the Europa League final, beating Inter Milan 5-1. Perhaps, maybe I should send this to 𝘼𝙗𝙤𝙪 with how they've started the season. And on your screen now, you will be able to see the test that we did with Bayern Munich, the team that inspired this sort of tactic. And as you can see, things have been pretty straightforward. They won the Bundesliga, only losing one game. Won the Champions League final 3-0, beating Manchester City in that one. Won the DFB Pokal and the DFL Super Cup. So a clean sweep of things in Germany. And if we go into the tactic, the thing that I love the most about this is the links that you can get, especially with that quartet up front. We are going to go through and break this tactic down, but before you do so, please do go into the description and show GYR some love. All of his links are in there: Twitch, Twitter, his Discord, his Patreon. Now you can actually go and subscribe and get more extra GYR tactics, so please do go and do that. And let's get in to breaking this tactic down. In goal, we have, of course, Manuel Neuer in this Bayern Munich save. He is a sweeper keeper on defend with the additional instruction, guys, of tackle harder. This will be repeated a lot. The additional instructions are the ones with the white cog and the red circle here. You get to them via this edit menu here, and you know it's selected because of the green box around the edge of the border. In the fullback positions, they are both fullbacks on attack with the same instructions, so I only need to click on one of them. They are fullbacks on attack with the additional instructions of stay wider and tackle harder. This is where you're getting your width in this tactic, so make sure you have those set up correctly. Then moving into the two defenders, we have two ball-playing defenders, both on defensive duty with the additional instructions of dribble more and tackle harder. Now we move into the defensive midfield duo. This is where things slightly differ. On the left-hand side of the pair, we have a deep-lying playmaker on defensive duty. This is, of course, 𝘼𝙗𝙤𝙪 𝙤𝙗 with no additional instructions on him. Alongside him is a segundo volante on support with the additional instructions of get further forward, move into channels, and tackle harder. Moving into the two behind the strikers, we have Jamal Musiala and Thomas Müller in this. They are both attacking midfielders on support function with the additional instructions on get further forward, move into the channels, and tackle harder. That is the same for both of them. Moving into the two strikers, on the left hand side we have an advanced forward on attack, additional instruction, tackle harder. Told you it was coming a lot. And on the right hand side we have a poacher on attack, again with the additional instruction of tackle harder. Now the tactical style on this one is a custom blue Beetle by GYR, but if you follow the steps that we are going to go through, it doesn't really matter what you select here. We usually go with either a gegenpress or a clean slate to start things off. The mentality is a positive mentality, and in possession, guys, this is how we are looking. A fairly wide attacking width, despite the fact that this is a narrow tactic, so it kind of spaces everybody out quite nicely. We are passing into space in terms of our approach play, shorter passing directness, and a higher tempo. Low crosses into that final third, and our dribbling style, we are running at the defense. In transition, this is how we're looking. We are counter-pressing when possession has been lost. We are countering when possession has been won. And look at these 6 bodies that are just going to throw themselves forward. It's really good. We are distributing to the centre-backs and the full-backs via the distribution type of rolling it out. Out of possession, this is where things slightly differ. We are a high press in terms of our line of engagement, but a much lower defensive line. That defense will basically sit on the edge of your own penalty area and act as a really solid wall to kind of keep the opposition teams out. In terms of the trigger press, we are triggering the press much more often and preventing that short goalkeeper distribution, and the defensive line is set to drop off more, and that is this tactic. That is GYR's blue Beetle. As you can see on the right hand side, lots of players in double-digit goals for this one. It looks really good. The links are fantastic. If you do like the tactics, guys, check out this playlist. It's all of GYR's tactics released on this year's game.